This guy, I think when I watch Narcos, one of the characters is actually him. So he's obviously a big deal. How big of a deal is this for the U.S. That he's finally in custody?
Deal. You have to remember he killed a DEA agent back in 1985. And, for a long time, we couldn't get that DEA's agent's body back to us. That the Mexican government has probably known exactly where he was since 2013. But I suspect that movement was made on his arrest based off of the meeting that Obrador and Biden had in the Oval Office just a few days ago.
Interesting. And you say that you believe the Mexicans knew where he was all along. Biden met with the president of Mexico. You mentioned it just 2 days ago or so. Do you think they had a talk that led to this?
I do. I think it really is the same thing with El Chapo. When he was arrested, I do think that the Mexican government traditionally does know where these individuals are. And Obrador has been very transparent, actually, with saying that he's not going to do much to arrest and detain drug lords. He felt that not doing a lot to detain them was actually going to curb violence, but it really does exactly the opposite. And it kind of exacerbates the migrant crisis that we're having at the border. And so I suspect that he and Biden, throughout the course of their conversation, sort of had dealings and discussions about sort of what we could do in regards to the migrant policies.
So is the Mexican government that corrupt, Tracy, that you think they knew where this guy was and just weren't arresting him all this time? I mean, we always hear that the cartel is tied into key government members, but if what you're saying is true, I mean, it goes all the way to the top, it seems like.
And from the work that I have seen, I do believe that it does go all the way to the top. Now, I'm not sure that Obrador is accepting bribes and things like that from, the drug dealers. There sort of is this tit for tat, you protect me, I protect you. And that's really is something that's really been ingrained and entrenched because of corruption. So this is really not something that is unusual. It's rather pretty typical.
Getting this guy off the street, Quintero, will that make a difference? Is that tied into fentanyl?
No, I want to say that this is going to make this, tremendous difference, but I also have to be honest.